In this video, I will explain you how to install the Donkey Car Simulator on a Windows 10 system. On my blog custombuildrobots.com, I have published a step-by-step guide how to install the Donkey Car Simulator. I will now open my blog. The ebook is available in German and English and is split in two parts. The first part is describing how to install the simulator on a Windows or Ubuntu system, and the second part describes how to build such a real donkey car. Now I will download the latest version of the ebook. It's available for free as a PDF file. As you see, it has many chapters. First of all, an introduction, then some information about how neural networks learn. Okay, now the installation guide starts. First of all, we have to download Anaconda. Just copy the URL, open it, then download the latest versions with Python 3.8, 64-bit. After the download is finished, we have to install Anaconda on our system. We will use the default settings. That will take a few seconds. Alright, so press next and put out. Okay, the installation is finished, and now we want to start the Anaconda prompt. Here it is. So I put the windows side by side that we see them. Okay, now we have to install next the Git client. We need that to download the Donkey Car framework from the Git repository. Yes. While it is installing some dependencies, we will create a folder with the name Donkey Car _sim on the top level of our C drive. You can choose any drive, but you have to remember that folder, where it is located. Perfect. So after the installation is finished, we will go back and change directory in our Donkey Car _sim folder. For that, I type cd space dot cd space dot to change the directory one level up, and then cd Donkey Car sim. Perfect. Now I have to download the Donkey Car framework itself. Copy that command, paste it in here. Alright, it's downloading the Donkey Car framework itself. Then we have to download from the Git repository the Donkey Car extension for the simulator. We need that later, so we do it right now. Now we have downloaded both the Donkey Car framework itself and the extension, the Donkey Car simulator. Now we want to go into the Donkey Car framework folder, so type in cd Donkey Car. Then we have to check out the master from the repository. Copy that command. Perfect. Alright, now we have to install the donkey car framework. But first of all, we have to check the installation file if everything is correct. So we go into Donkey Car Sim, Donkey Car, then in the folder Install, envs for the virtual environments, and here you see the Ubuntu YML file. So that file is for PC. We could also use it for Windows, but we have to change one tiny version number. So as you see here, it's the installation file for our virtual environment with the name Donkey, and all these dependencies will be installed. And here I know for sure we will have a problem with Anaconda, so we have to change that from 2.2.0 to the version 2.3.0 because Anaconda has no TensorFlow 2.2.0 available. Save that, close that window, and then copy that command for the Ubuntu YAML file, paste it in here, press enter, and it will take up to 20 minutes depending on your system and your internet connection speed. Perfect. Now the installation of our Conda Donkey environment is successfully finished. As you see here, that's the command how to activate the Donkey environment. If you want to remove an environment, you could use this command, and to activate it, we will use that command. As you see here in the beginning of the terminal line, there is the name base, so that indicates that we are in the base environment. So now I will paste in the command to activate the Donkey environment. As you see now, the line starts with Donkey, and that indicates us that we are now in the Anaconda virtual environment with the name Donkey. So we are still in the folder Donkey Car. Now we proceed with the installation of the Donkey Car framework. We copy that command, paste it in, and execute it. So now it is finished and the Donkey Car framework is installed. The next step is to download the Unity environment. So we will open a new window, copy in that command, and as you see here, we have a Donkey Simulator environment for Linux, Mac and Windows. We will download the Windows version. The simulator is a Unity engine which shows us the racetrack in which we will race our Donkey car, collect training data, and after the neural network is trained, we will drive with the neural net inside the simulator, and hopefully it will perform very well so that it is able to self-drive around. Alright, now we have to unzip the downloaded file. So as you see here, it's the Donkey Sim Win. and we will copy it as always in our working directory donkeycar_sim. Just drag and drop. Now it's extracting. So I go back to my description. Okay. So now we are able to go into that folder and to execute the Unity engine. Yeah, so Windows shows us a security warning, so we will accept that, execute it anyway. All right. So here's the Unity window. Yeah, so we have to allow the connection on the firewall as well. Okay. So now we are inside the pandemic edition of the Unity simulator, and you see here all the racetracks. So we have warehouse, generated, mini, Monaco, wave share racetrack, so any racetracks. And we can start it by clicking on the picture. And now we are inside the simulator, and with a joystick or with a keyboard we are now able to drive around. But we will do that later on. So I will close the Unity engine for now. The next step is that we have to install the extension of the Donkey Car framework for the simulator. We already downloaded it at the beginning. So go one directory up with cd space ... Go into the Gym Donkey Car folder. Then install the extension for the Donkey Car framework. Paste in that, press enter. Perfect, the gym is created successfully. Now we have to initialize one instance of our Donkey Car. So I paste in that command, and as you see here with /mysim, the folder mysim will be created on the top level of my C drive. Perfect, some folders were created, data, log, models, and everything looks fine. So we check if the folder is really created. Go here, go on your C drive, and here it is. And you see the folders, data, logs, models. Perfect. So go back to the step-by-step guide. Now we have to change some configuration parameters in the myconfig file. So we have to go to the folder, I think 325. Scroll down. That was the installation guide for the Linux Ubuntu installation. And here we are, 3.5. So first of all, we have to open the myconfig file. Inside the myconfig file, our Donkey Car framework setup is configured. So we go here. You see the myconfig file in the mysim folder here. So right click, open with, select the app. I will use the notepad. That's good enough for that tiny changes we have to do. So first of all, we have to search for that entry, copy that, Control F, V. All right, here we are. So we will uncomment that and set it on true. Now every time when we start the simulator and drive around in the Unity engine, a new folder will be created and all the training data will be collected in that folder. That enables us later on to check which run was good, which run was not so good, and just opens us the option to delete the folder with the training data which was not so good. All right, then we have to go down to the donkey gym entry, so we will activate that one, that we will use the simulator. So type in true. The next step is to set the path where our Unity engine is extracted to. So for Windows user, it's very important to check these double, I think, backslashes. So I have installed it to see double point backslash backslash. So where's the Explorer window? Then was it donkey car underscore sim, donkey car underscore sim backslash backslash donkey sim win backslash backslash, and then we need that one with an exe at the end. So save that. Yeah, looks perfect. So for Ubuntu it's explained here, so everything is explained hopefully. So the next setup is for our racetrack we will use. So I like the warehouse racetrack. I will copy that and paste it in here to set the warehouse racetrack as default. The next line describes the color of our car. I will do it that way. Don't know which color will it be at the end. So, make it that. The car name is for this one Win for Windows, and the size of the font is 50. So the next lines are important when you race over the internet against each other. So I will let it as it is. One last important change is that line. So please add it at the end. So if you don't edit, most of the time the simulator won't start. Okay, so save everything, and now we should be ready to fire up our donkey car in the simulator. So hopefully I have pasted in the command here. Alright, so first of all I'm describing how to use a joystick. If you have maybe an Xbox or PS4 joystick, then I'm explaining how to create good training data and how the drive loop works. Alright, and here we have the chapter recording training data in the simulator, so we have to copy that command. Go into the mysim folder as described here. So cd space ... going up 2 levels, cd mysim, and then paste in that command that we want to drive around in the simulator. So the donkey car framework is starting. The Unity engine is starting. So loading the scene warehouse, everything looks good. we have to allow access on our Defender firewall. Here you see the local address with the port at the end. So we will open that URL. So it's some kind of 127 for local host. Oh no, it's I think 001.8887. Execute that. Yeah, as you see, now the Chrome Explorer is connecting to the backend, and the control interface of our donkey car is now open. I will make the window a little bit smaller so that we see everything. Go here, we move that a little bit up. Perfect. So, and we could put this one down here. All right, now you have the options. If you have a gamepad, press on gamepad if you have one connected. Today we will use the joystick so we can steer the car inside the simulator with the web interface. Here you have the selection user, local pilot, local angel. If you drive around manually or a human is driving around, then use the setting user. If you have an already trained neural net and executed the Python drive command and added the name of the neural net, then you have to select that one, and the donkey car will fully self-drive around. If you only want that the neural net is steering the car and you are accelerating it manually, then use local angel. For now, we will use user and start collecting some training data. So press here with the left mouse button, and now you can drive around with your donkey car inside the simulator. It's a little bit fast. So you can select as well the control, how much speed is allowed. You can set a max throttle value here as well. Perfect, so the first training data is collected. We will check that if it is really here. So we have to go on our C drive, then in the MySim folder, then in the folder data. And you see here the automatically generated tab folder. And inside that folder, we have the catalog entries. And here we have the images. So that's the training data. You see here all these images. And for each image, we have an entry in the catalog file with the steering angel and with the throttle value. And that's the information our neural net needs for training. So check that. Where is it? Here it goes. You see here the picture name, and for that picture we have a steering angel and we have the throttle value here. So the image and the steering value and throttle value are the information our neural net needs for training. All right, when you have collected enough training data, then you have the description here, how to train a neural net. So that's the command here. So it's Python train, tabs is the folder where the image is stored to. So it's data tab 1210302. As you see it here, you can combine as many folders as you want for training the neural net, and then you set the output path where the model will be saved to. In this case, it's models big model.h5, then the model will be saved in the folder models right here. And if everything was trained successfully, then you have a neuronal net which you could execute to let your car self-drive around in the simulator. And that's described right here. It's Python manage PyDrive, and then you add the command for the model, the folder where the model is stored to, and the name of the model of your neural net. And then you will go back to the user interface and start the neural net by selecting local pilot. So I hope you have enjoyed this video and you know now how everything works. If you need more information or help, just visit donkeycar.com. There the community has a very, very good Discord channel, so click on community up here and then join the Discord server. Have fun with your donkey car, and maybe you will build your own donkey car as described down here in the ebook as well.